Hello, welcome back. Do you have some extra coffee? You want to use it? You don't want to toss it out? You need to, maybe you want to coffee dye some paper. Let's get started. I also have a little left over in this carafe, so I'm just gonna put it in there. And we're just gonna load it up with paper. So these pans are strictly used for junk journaling. This one is destroyed on the bottom. You can't cook in it. This one is just, used to be a favorite pan, well loved. It's just junk journaling pan. So you guys, you can just put your paper in. Crumple it up. So give it all sorts of texture. You don't have to use coffee. You could use tea. I've even mentioned how you can use colored water if maybe you want pink pages, blue pages, red, yellow. Yeah. You could get super, oops, I just made a mess. You could get super creative. Maybe you just want some folded in weird angles instead of crinkled. You can do whatever you want. Fill it right up. You gotta go outside, girl. Okay. You have to go outside, girlfriend. Okay, let's go. And I suggest if you're going to be doing this, make a whole bunch of paper. That way you're well stocked. You can use all different size papers. So maybe you want pieces, partial pieces. That's fine too. So just keep filling it up. Either flat paper, crinkled paper, however you want to do it. Let it sit for a little while. Like I said, I totally put a whole bunch in. I forgot a towel. Here's one. This'll work. Just keep adding it in. And then we're going to pull them out. And we're going to put them on here. Now, if this isn't dark enough for you, you could add instant coffee and make it darker. I personally like this color. I'm going to put some more paper in. And also, you guys, if you want something with a cool texture, hold on. So you can put these in the oven to dry them faster. Put your oven on your lowest temp. I have mine set at 220 right now. I'm going to watch it super close. But generally, I would put them outside, hang them up on a nice, not windy day, but a nice breezy day. Put them on a clothesline, or put them in a stack and just let them dry naturally inside. Or, you know, outside on a table. If you want to get creative, super creative, this is what I would generally dry them on in a pile. If you want to get, again, if you want to get creative, you can dry them on textured items, like so. And your paper is going to have this texture on the bottom. Or we can use this cooling rack. Being gentle. If it rips, you can always put it back together and let it dry back together. It'll adhere. You could put a couple of them on top if you want, sideways. Let them drape. Get super creative, you guys. So this is going to leave super cool little squares in my pattern. On my paper. And we'll put a couple more over here. And then you just take them off as they dry. So these ones are going to go in the oven, just so I can show you what they look like, with a cool design, cool pattern. Or, you guys, you pour your coffee off. If you're done, you've got all your paper soaking. Let me go get a jar. I'm just going to try to pour this in here instead of being over the sink. And I can save it for next time if I like, if it all fits. Some of it's going down the drain. Be right back, you guys. So I just drained them. Oh, and now Lagatha wants back in. Hold on. The oven just went off, so it is ready. Put these in here for a few minutes. Again, they're only on 220. Set the timer for a few minutes. Coffee spilled everywhere now, you guys. So now I'm going to bring this one over. And I'm going to put these ones. Yes, they're all clumped together. They're going to dry and come apart. And as they dry, we'll move them off to the side, have a dry pile. See, the bottom of my pan is shot. We can't cook with it anymore, but it's perfect for crafting. So yeah, as they dry, we'll have a dry pile, and we will just, you know, keep separating them and moving them around so they dry evenly. Pick a spot. Pull it apart, flip them over. If you don't want to soak them like this, you guys can use a spray bottle and have a whole, you know, make sure you have have your area covered. Lay a paper down, spray it, lay another one on top of it, spray it, another one, spray it, and make a whole pile. Crinkle it, spray it. The options are endless. You can do so much with these. So I'll let you know. I'll show you what they look like when they're dry, after they've dried. And I will show you what these ones look like when they're dry. I've showed a previous video. It was actually a junk journal video where we went through one of the journals together. And a lot of the, well, I showed you all the papers, all the paper in there. So yeah, stay tuned. You guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a few minutes. So you can see they're starting to dry, and it's putting a nice cool little design in there. Okay, a few more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more pieces in the oven to dry. They dry super fast in the oven, FYI. So now I finally have a real cup of coffee I can enjoy. Hoping not to make a mistake and drink in the wrong one. So I just pulled these out of the oven. These are the ones that are on the cooling rack. This one, you can see the different design. It was kind of hanging off the side a little, and I had crinkled it. And it sounds cool. It's now so much cooler looking, right? Let's continue. And I just pulled this one out of the oven. You just really, you never know what your paper is going to look like. Oh, this one ripped a little. That's okay. I think these might be able to go in for a few more minutes. Ooh, this one's ready. I just love the patterns, you guys. They're just so cool. All right, so these are going to go back in for a couple more minutes. And we'll see what they look like. So I have mentioned to use food coloring, right? Let's do it. I've got red. Now, of course, you can make it as red as you want. Let's check these real quick. They're doing good. So this is probably going to, oh my gosh, this is going to be awesome. So we'll just put a couple pieces in this red. Let them soak for a minute. Let me check my oven. Let me check the paper in the oven. Let's go ahead and use this pan. I just pulled out of the oven. Ooh, a little warm, I didn't mean to do that. And let's put, whoops, I grabbed two of them. I only want one. I want that pattern on this paper. I guess I could put both of them in there. Let's put two of them in there. They're more pink than red, but like I said, you guys, you can play with your colors. Let's put this one in the oven and grab the other one and see how it's doing. Sorry. I just put them in, so they're probably not quite ready yet. No. But we'll flip them. and stick them back in. You see the lines are amazing. Love, love, love it. I'll be back. So I just checked on our red paper. They are looking sweet. We'll just do a few more. The oven's on. We have the water. We might as well use it. Crinkle a few of them. All right. Thought we just fold one all up, all different weird ways. Make sure you get your paper soaked. And then again, maybe you don't want the whole thing. Maybe you just want little color lines. I'm just going to flip these. I'm going to go grab the ones out of the oven. And here are the ones from the oven, the pink ones. Here's the ones from the ovens. Oh my gosh, they're all from the oven. Here are the pink, red ones, whatever you want to call them. Major difference, obviously, yeah. And not that you need to see the difference in white, but wow, you guys, you can do so much. I'm glad I decided to go ahead and do the colored paper instead of the coffee dyed with you guys, so you could see. Let's do more. Being super careful, we don't rip them. You could do these one at a time if you want, you guys, but depending on how much time you have, really. But take your time, have fun. Let's put these in the oven. Actually, I've decided to go ahead and add just a few more. And then I'm going to do a couple on the cooling tray. And I'll check these ones. Oh, this one's still a little damp. This one's good. Just separate them and keep moving them around. Or you can do them one at a time. It's totally up to you. I love the patterns. I love, love, love them. So let's just put a couple more of the red ones on the cooling tray. And finish them up. And like I said, again, you could totally do these one at a time. You don't have to do a whole stack of them and try to pull them apart. That may be a little too time consuming for you. You guys, make sure your work area is covered if you're using the, if you're dyeing them. If you don't have any food coloring, you know, you can use Kool-Aid. Or you could think way outside the box and you can go get your wildflowers and get your pretty colors that way. Oh my gosh, you guys, left water everywhere. Guess I'm mopping the floor today. So I'm going to go ahead, I dumped out the colored water. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of the ones that are on this tray in here and get them in the oven and get them drying. And I mentioned, if it is a nice day outside, you can put these outside and let them dry. It's sticking. These are going in the oven. Some more pink just came out. Red, I should say. These ones might have to go back in for a few minutes. Still a little damp. But they are looking amazing. I'm just going to move them around. Trade spots with them, you know what I mean? They sound awesome. Now also, you guys, if you want, you could actually put this paper directly on the stove. Hold on. Directly in the oven. Let me show you. So I have a few pieces in here just drying directly on the racks. You guys, you cannot walk away from this. Even if you set a timer, do not walk away. Even if it's on your lightest, lowest setting, don't walk away. Looking good. I have pink, purple. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what color that is. It started off as red. It's drying nicely. And if you're super impatient like me, you can just move them around, flip them over. I do have an oven cleaning video coming out soon. So give me some grace. We will be doing that. Look at that beautiful stack of paper. So I just took this one out of the oven. I don't know if you can tell or not, but somehow it got some purple on it. They're not quite dry yet. I wanted to show you that purple. It is pretty cool. They're going back in the oven. And I just pulled this last one out as well. Oops, I'm dropping stuff on the floor. So yeah, you guys, this is how you make your own dyed papers for whatever you want. So we have the food color dyed ones. You guys, are you doing a party, you doing a baby shower, wedding, you know, obviously you're not going to have a pattern, maybe you will. But if you're doing it all yourself, you don't want to hire somebody to do it. Yeah, color your paper. Coffee, dye your paper. Tea, dye it. You could do whatever you want, you guys. It's amazing, the difference. From just a plain old piece of paper. So if you like this type of video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We would love to have you in the family. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I just keep showing you guys more and more paper. I can't help it. I'm so happy with it. I hope you guys give it a try. And again, do not walk away from your oven while your paper's cooking. I have a few more pieces in there that'll be coming out shortly. So again, thank you for spending this morning with me. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and if you tried this, send me a picture. I would love to see what you come up with.